afternoon, Taurus. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Taurus, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another. All right, let's get started, because today we are going to be pulling you 3 cards from the Zodiac 108, and 3 cards are right here. I'm going to grab those because they really flipped upside down, so let's go with it. Now, the Zodiac 108 deck here, Taurus, these cards just have extra little definitions, clarifications for the actual generating, whether it's situations, main characters, events, timings, or even answers to yes or no questions. So let's see here at the top what we have for you, Taurus. We got the chess card coming out. So there is about strategy, planning, and, that grand designer, just checkmate on something, thinking ahead about things, tactics, moves, and counter moves, having that master plan, Taurus, as well as a course of action, power plays, or game theory, or just simply consequences of actions coming into play in the week ahead. Now, we also, Taurus, have the Sapphire coming out. Now, Sapphire is all about that mental force, spiritual insight even, hope and faith, having and using wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, if being a life of the party perhaps, but and with that extroverted energy, as well as motivating others, precious, value, holy and divine favor, as well as simply being revered the week ahead. And finally, Taurus, look at this. It's the Jack and Diane. It is the broken heart card, the heartbreak, interference, feeling sorrow or grief, funky, or just a sadness coming out, and mourning and distress may it be, as well as feeling let down and gloomy, unhappy, hurt, bitter, devastated, and experiencing emotional pain. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to come out in the reading, but let's dive in using the 1909, the Graham Smith Waite original circular edition here. I am going to post 6 cards for the week ahead, and so that will be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 for the middle, and 2 for the end of the week. So at the top here, the beginning, we got 2 cards, middle, and then the end of the week, as well as set that deck aside. Let's dive in here right at the beginning. We're starting out with the Page of Cups coming in here for the beginning of the week. Now, this, I dare say, is about apology. I'm definitely feeling, a small apology, a token apology at that, or a gift, as in giving of an apology. Now, this, I dare say, it could very well be coming towards you, Taurus, an apology being had, because you felt like you were stabbed in the back. It was a painful experience you just went through, and I dare say you were thinking, that apology really isn't enough. But you are completing a cycle, and I know we can see how painful and heartbreaking and painful that was, sorrow and grief coming in. But this 10 of Swords energy, I know it seems like a very suffering card, but it is a completion, the ending of a style of communication. So you're getting ready to level up. As you can see, the dawn on the new day, from dusk to dawn, there is a time and a period of grief and sorrow as you go through this rebirth or this transformation. But the dawn of the new day is just around the corner. You start a new cycle, and you're going to rise up, have a new style of communicating, have a new outlook, and with concise, practical, and logical mindset, rising up. It's kind of like seeing things from a different perspective, because right down here, you're just seeing it from a caterpillar's perspective, looking up and around. And once you transform and start that new cycle, you're going to be like that beautiful butterfly, breaking free, seeing things from a much broader, higher perspective level, a higher vibration, say that. Now, Taurus, in the middle of the week, we got this Knight of Wands energy coming in. Knight of Wands is one of the faster action knights coming in. He's inspiring, he's motivational, he's coming in, he's igniting your passion about something. So this messenger is coming in real quick and fast here with that wand and energy, maybe a new idea, a new endeavor, or something that just really ignites your passion. You also have the strategy card at play. We were dealing with that chess card, that strategy, game planning, doing things, but it was upside down. So I dare say it is checkmate in this manner. In other words, this one energy coming in, you're inspired, you're motivated. So I dare say your strategy and plan has been working. You've protected your heart, but now you're starting to be checkmate is occurring here all of a sudden for you. Because at the end of the week, look, you're all up in your head again. That Nine of Swords energy coming out. This is overanalyzing, overthinking at the end of the week, experiencing a little anxiety. Now, I realize you've gone through this, you're seeing things from a new perspective, you're inspired, you're motivated, middle of the week, moving on. And then you're once again overthinking something, Taurus. So get out of your head. I know it's easier said than done, but uh, this is just creating unnecessary false fears. I mean, fears are not real. You're overthinking. If you're future forecasting of, oh, what if this or what if that? What if I did this? What if I did that? You may be thinking in your mind, oh, I'm strategizing, making these moves and counter moves ahead of time, but that you don't have any ability to control the free will of others. So this is just creating false assumptions and presumptions, and it's keeping you up at night. Now we also have setting boundaries here card. We got the Nine of Wands coming out here. Now this is all about establishing a boundary, setting a boundary, protecting yourself because you don't want to get hurt again. You've suffered, you've been there, you've done that, and it's painful. And you're like, I'm gonna set a fence here. I'm gonna set a boundary, and I'm gonna stand by it. Just be careful when you establish a boundary like this with the Nine of Wands energy that you don't imprison yourself behind the wall, because at that point, no one may be getting in, but nothing's getting out either, and that's just kind of a stagnation, and you're not going to be moving forward. You're not going to have that energy to move forward, and that's not the best way of. You'll suffer the consequences of your actions if you do that, I should say. All right, now let's grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here for you, and we're going to clarify each one of these 6 cards in the week ahead with 3 cards for the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, just to gain a little more clarity here as well. So Taurus, here at the beginning of the week, we got that apology token gift coming in with that Page of Cups energy there. And yeah, it is. Look at this. There is the Seven of Wands energies, standing firm, standing your ground. You do feel like you're a little bit higher up there in the vibration. Everyone's opinion, beliefs, they have merit, but yours, you're really strongly believing yours is the best one, and you're really holding on to your beliefs. You're holding on to your opinion, your beliefs. You're not giving up on that. And you know what? It's good. It's an ending of a cycle. It's coming about, and I dare say you are receiving an apology. Now, I am getting the feeling you think it should be a little bit bigger, a little bit better apology, but sometimes take it for what it is and just complete the cycle so you can move on and move forward. And as we've seen, we got this painful cycle here with this Ten of Sword energy. We want to complete it. Let's move forward and rise up in the dawn of a new day and a new cycle. Right here, yeah, once again, arguments. You're going to give yourself migraines and headaches here, trying to argue a situation that's done and over with. This is 5s are about changing, so it's time to change your argumentative style here, Taurus. And it's okay to agree to disagree. Accept this small apology, and let's continue on. We got collaboration here. The best way, everybody agree to disagree so you can all work together, collaborate, network, come together and complete a project or task or endeavor that's at hand. It may be a slow process, like I said. You got this opportunity here coming in with this slow Knight of Pentacles action. So, just sure up. Make sure you got a solid foundation, a stable tower to build upon, and work together. And that's the way to really ensure that it endures the test of time and against future chaos that may come. And it allows you to complete the cycle with a lot less pain and suffering. Now, in the middle of the week here, Taurus, we do have that Knight of Wands energy. And like I said, a very fast, almost impulsive excitement coming in, rushing into you in the middle of the week. But look at this. It may have something to do with, a passionate love cup, affection. The divine is bringing it to you. This is a divine interconnectedness, bringing this cup of love, affection, understanding, empathy. Now, I dare say you're still feeling a little rough from earlier in the week, and you are disappointed, you're discontented, and stubbornly refusing to accept this new divine cup. But, you have faith. this is the star card. It's coming in here. This is about having faith that the universe has heard your request, has heard your dreams, has heard your, recognizes what you want to really manifest. And, you've seen things from a different perspective now. Like I said, no longer are you seeing things from down below at this caterpillar perspective looking up. You're seeing things higher, broader view of a butterfly flying overhead. So you definitely gaining a new perspective, realizing the universe has heard you. You got that faith, you got that hope coming out here. And, the divine cup is coming your way here, and it is going to ignite you. It's going to inspire you. It's going to motivate you. So take that as it is in the middle of the week. Now, like I said, your strategy is in reverse here. This could be a little bit you deceiving yourself here, telling yourself stories perhaps that you've uh, just kind of, you're trying to strategize, but it's checkmate at this point. Look at this. Yeah, generosity card is here. Now, this may very well be that if, you're feeling things are unfair, unbalanced, and you're undecided, uncertain, and confused about there's so many different options. You don't want to make the wrong choice here. And there we are with that Seven of Pentacles. You planted a seed, and I dare say it could have been a wish, a prayer, a manifestation you've envisioned. You planted a seed, and you vowed and dedicated and committed to nurturing that seed. And once again, take care of it. Make sure that it has a solid foundation as well as a strong, sturdy stem to endure that test of time. Now you're here and you're steadfastly caring for it until it ripens. It's a good seed. It's a good plant. It's a strong plant. It may take time though, like that Knight of Pentacles, or excuse me, like the Knight of Pentacles energy that we had over here with the swords. It takes time. So a lot of times I say this is about something that's been going on maybe in the past 7 to 9 months, and you're still just almost there. You're getting there because we are closing in on these cycles. You don't want to go backwards here because we have the Ten of Swords, and then at the end of the week, got the Nine of Swords, getting all up in your head, maybe overthinking things again, reflecting on the past, and then projecting into the future. And that just creates stress and anxiety here, Taurus. So don't be rehashing the past and in your head and working through things and projecting those in assumptions into the future, because that's not the case. And yeah, you're all up in your head because of this heartbreak, this grief, this sorrow, this pain. Some things really cut you deep. Some words have been said, some communications have caused some pain, and they cut deep into your heart. Now you are, look at this. You got the Ten of Pentacles, so obviously you're into this completion of a cycle that's happening here with the Ten of Swords and now the Ten of Pentacles. This is about finding some gratitude and gratefulness about all the abundance you actually do have in your life. A lot of times we go about and we're always focused so much on the future, and we don't take a moment to appreciate what we actually have currently. And so before this completion of this cycle ends, take this time to really reflect on the abundance you really do have, Taurus, because I dare say you will find that eases the suffering and eases the grief and heartache. And look at that, you're not alone. You have there is another individual, a partnership of some kind, some sort, whether it's a lover, a friend, a coworker, a boss. This is the negotiation and compromise card coming out here. And I dare say you've been all up in your head trying to figure out about some kind of argument, disagreement that has happened here, Taurus, and you're trying to figure out how to renegotiate or compromise, so the betterment of all. It's got you up in your head. It is about finding the common ground, and the common ground is to recognize the abundance, the abundance you have in your life, your family, and even your work life. Alrighty, and that'll help you get out of your head. Now, finally, like I said, you can set boundaries here. Just don't cage yourself in. Don't be a bird in a cage, building a cage around yourself, thinking you're making fences. That's not you. You got to be able to have your freedom. Look at that. Yeah, don't cause yourself to stay there suffering, wounded longer than you have to. Focus on the transformation stage at this point. This is time for you to release the past, let go, and let's rise up into the new dawn, and start a new cycle. You can, here you're multitasking, you're juggling things, trying to keep things up in the air. And, you know, the emotions have been up and down. Your feelings and emotions has been a roller coaster ride. And it's something you need to let go because it's burdening you. Here's that 10 of Wands. You got the 9 of Wands here, setting boundaries. Time to throw that bundle down. Say, okay, I can't do it all myself. I'm tired of, you know, constantly juggling, doing everything, the up and down emotions. It's time to end this cycle, the communication cycle here, as well as this really overwhelming responsibilities, tasks, and, you know, everything on you. Like I said, your consequences of actions is coming into play here, and it's up to you to decide whether to tear down your fence and let's move forward, or cage yourself in and imprison yourself in. It's all there. I can't give you that. Take it as it resonates for each one of you. Let's grab some oracle cards here, see if we can pull a little more information and insight for you and be real helpful for you the week ahead. All right, Taurus, here we go. We have the teaching card. I honor my divinity. I share my divine knowledge with others. This is the maple tree. It's a symbol of the goddess Dana, and she can help you with your manifestation, your alchemy, teaching, wisdom, and divine magic. Dana brings you the magic of the fairy realm, actually, Taurus. So she blesses you with the creativity and with abundance. So she does recognize your potential, Taurus. Her message to you is that you have divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching. She asks that you honor your divinity by looking for opportunities that you can teach others. Look and see the potential in others, Taurus, and aid them in bringing forth their divinity, and you'll be amazed how it brings about yours. Now we're going to grab you two of the Chinese realm cards as well. We have the Earth Bird, Phoenix rising from the ashes here, as well as reconnect with ancestral love. So definitely come back with your family. You tap into your inner divine and you know, reflect upon the past. You know that your ancestors are there still. They're loving you. They're trying to guide and help you at this time, Taurus. So tap into that energy, sort of, and listen to the wisdom of the words of what they're using to guide you forward at this time. The phoenix rising from the ashes is definitely, with this 10 of sword energy in this card, definitely rise up. You know, that new dawn is coming. It's time to start a new cycle here, and you just got to let go, Taurus, of that past energy, that past argument, so that you can move forward. Now, Taurus, finally, we got 3 Moonology cards here for you. Have faith in your dreams, that star card energy. Emotions are running high. We did see that with those confrontations and the arguments. It's time to take action. And I do say actions do have consequences. Make sure your actions are in a forward progress and recognizing your abundance, as well as moving on to the next cycle and leveling up here for yourself, Taurus. All right, I do have something resonated for you today, Taurus. We'll catch you next time. Bye.